last year's MVP, Justin Verlander. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
West meets East National League style. The visiting team and the hometown team. You're watching 2K Sports.
We are live Thursday Night Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. How would you describe him? A winner? Certainly. Johnny Cueto putting his stuff on display today. Ticket sales for this one? 1,000 plus. It'll be Carlos Carrasco, the starting pitcher. And what is this lineup going to see from him today, Steve?
A pretty even matchup right here with the quality of the lineup and the quality of the pitcher. And I think it's going to take run support in support of this righty on the mound today to be able to bring away a victory.
Yeah, right now we'll take a look at their lineup. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, you have to say at this point that Albert Pujols is one of the greatest hitters of all time. The rare combination of a contact hitter with unbelievable power.
Shortstop up. He's leading off the game. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
That two-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. One, because it gets ground ball outs, but two, it sets up his other pitches.
Hot shot towards the hole. And that's the first out of this ball game in the books. Now let's a good look here at the Mets. Here's their defense. John, keeping an eye on anyone?
Well, even if he couldn't play a lick at defense, you'd still find a way to get Miguel Cabrera's bat in the lineup on a daily basis. But he's adapted well to first base. You have to remember, the minor leagues, he was a shortstop. He got to the big leagues at an early age, he was a third baseman. Then he moved to the outfield. I think first base, though, is the best position for him because he doesn't have to have a ton of range, but he still has a pretty good glove, and he can still throw the ball when he's asked to do it.
Cano's going to foul it away. Cano fouls it off again. Oh! There's another foul ball. Robinson Cano keeping the at-bat alive. And he fouls another one off. Popped into foul territory down the left side. That's two gone.
This is why the outfielders need to know the stadium they're playing in, understand what's in foul territory. A lot of obstacles can be there. He knew where he was, and he makes the catch.
Machado at the plate. It's fouled off. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now, 0-2.
Well, this is just one of those pitches right there that he had a chance to put in play, but his indecisiveness caused him to hesitate. And when you hesitate, you are lost, especially in the batter's box.
And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. And the Mets, their first chance coming up. And on the mound, we've got Johnny Cueto. He'll be the starter in this one. And Steve, as we focus on these Met hitters, how does he see them? Hit in the air to center field. Soto's there. No problem for him as he gets that out. Right now we've got a moment to look at the lineup for the Mets. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, you look at the production Miguel Cabrera's put forth, and you forget how young he still is. Patient at the plate. He thinks he can be even a better hitter than what he already is. And I tell you, he's one of the best going in baseball. To me, second best hitter behind Albert Pujols.
And the Mets get that one in for their first hit of the ballgame. Now we'll take a quick look at how they'll be taking the field defensively. Now, John, thoughts on the fielders here?
Well, I love watching Robinson Cano play the position of second base. The way he turns a double play, he has no equal in baseball. But it's just that smooth, nonchalant way he goes about it. But you know the intensity's there. And you watch that arm, there's none better at his position.
Ball one started off the at-bat. It's 1-0.
We always knew that Johnny Cueto had great stuff.
Here's one hit very well deep. 2 down. Cueto had only 24 starts. Well, what an ERA, 2.31. If he can keep that through 30-plus starts, it'll really be something.
You know, think about it. He didn't get a lot of run support either. And you think if he didn't miss some time early in the season, he might have been in consideration for the Cy Young Award.
It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball.
He has that little running action on that two-seam fastball that busts in on the hands of the hitter. It's a tough pitch. Now they have a chance to go to the outer part of the plate.
Swinging and a miss, and it's now 1-2. Oh, here's Escobar stealing. Boy, he scorched that one. That was right over the mound. Throws on to first. Side is retired. Johnny Cueto coming off the mound. Works his way out of the first inning without allowing any. Underway here under the lights. Temperature very comfortable. And so Albert Pujols leading it off. There's a swing and a ball hit deep, high in the air to right field. And the first run of the ball game. Wow, it comes with a solo home run and a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's how you get back in control of the game. You get out in front. The offense got the job done. Now they're going to keep trying to pad the lead and let the pitching hold it later.
Low for ball one. This is a really momentum feel home run. You get it at this point of the ball game. You add some juice to the whole offense.
Well, this could be a decisive moment in the game, and these hits early on could ultimately impact the result at the end of the game.
And it's fouled off.
Oh!
Swing and a miss on the slider. 1-2. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Struck him out, 1 down.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
And it's Vladimir Guerrero in the box now.
Well, the Mets held their own against the National League West last year. The Diamondbacks, obviously a team that went to the playoffs, but there were 3 teams over 500 and good pitching staffs out there. But this Mets team did all right.
The Mets record against the National League West a better win percentage, Steve, than they had overall.
Well, you know, you have to credit their pitching a little bit against those dominant pitching teams from the West. The Mets found ways to scratch out some runs and at least keep it close.
Smash towards the middle. That looks like a single.
Tries to sneak one down and in to get the strike 3 call, but he fights it off. Outstanding job at the plate.
That is so demoralizing for a pitcher. You work so hard to get ahead in the count, and then you give up a base hit. It's going to be Soto now. Can't get him to chase it. That's low, ball 1.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees.
Soto hits it. This one's off the wall. He's on his way to third. He's still going. He's headed for the plate. And the throw. And he scores all the way from first base.
Well, the hitter makes an adjustment going down on the pitch at the bottom of the strike zone and drives it here.
And you get a run scored if you're in that at-bat. What you want to do is make contact. He did. That pays off. Oh, Soto trying to steal. And he tries to get one down. Throw is there, and he is out. And they score him.
Well done right there, Gary. Great execution getting the ball down on the ground.
That is a tremendous form you saw right there because he kind of caught that ball in the bat and laid it down. He got it done.
Well, there are outs and there are productive outs. That was a productive out.
And Sanchez is batting. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
That last hit puts a little bit more daylight in this lead right now, Gary. They keep tacking on early.
There's a swing and a smash. And that's out number 3. So a great inning here in the second. 3 runs come across, and they've got the lead. The visiting club is out in front, 3-0. Suarez settles in. Unable to make contact on Cueto's delivery.
Gary, he gets a little over-anxious at the plate when the count goes to 0-1, so look for them maybe to expand the strike zone and get him to chase something.
Pops him up and way up there. And Pujols is going to play it. That's 1 down.
Well, he got fooled a little bit on that one, a little bit too far out in front, just an easy pop-up to the first baseman.
And their number 6 hitter. Cueto kicks and throws. Hit sharply towards the hole. In time for the out. With 2 down, it'll be Carlos Gonzalez. Over his career, a .359 off.
And it's just amazing how he can have this team's number year in and year out.
This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. And that'll retire the side. Caught by Sanchez. No strike. Their shortstop in the box. He's in his 4th year now. First pitch inside with a fastball, ball 1.
Well, he starts that 2-seam fastball in the inside corner, but it just runs in on the hands just off the plate.
That one goes foul. Foul! Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two one on the way. Liner towards the hole, fielded by Cabrera. And he'll step on the bag. That'll be the first out. Cano at the plate.
Well, a shortened postseason for the Yankees, not what they expected, but Robinson Cano did his part, including a massive 6 RBI outburst in one of the games against the Tigers.
Number 49 will be called on to pitch. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
Well, they had to go to the bullpen much earlier than they anticipated, but the starter wasn't getting it done, and you can't let this game get away.
There's a ground ball, and Cabrera picks it up. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Machado is up now. Grounded out his last time through. Here's the first one. Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1.
Well, he's going to have to step out of the box and relace his shoes and tie him tighter, swinging out of his shoes on that sinker.
That's upstairs for a ball, 1-1. Sharp bite to that slider, 1-2. Here it comes. Foul! Swung on and fouled away. And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. No runs, no hits, no one left on. The Mets nothing. And we're going to see Peralta here. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the third. Foul! It's hit foul by Peralta. Swing and a hot shot. And it's through. Credit Peralta, base hit. He's going to try and test him here.
Well, a nice piece of hitting right there. You get on base to start the inning with no outs. And, you know, all it does is you want to just keep the line moving if you're the guys behind him.
It's going to be Perez now. Cueto kicks and throws. Runs up to bunt. Gets this one down. Picked up by Sanchez. There's one. Over to third. Not in time. He is in there safely. Well, if you're going to sacrifice, that's the pitch you want. Right down the middle of the plate, you got it.
And you need players to execute that. It's not easy when it's coming in there at 95 miles per hour.
Altuve at the plate. He flew out his last time up. The throw is there, and he is out.
Both managers sitting on the edge of the bench right now, understanding this is a critical point in this game.
He singled his last trip. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. It's another one down. That'll score a run. Escobar's going for the extra.
Now the pitcher left this one over the middle part of the plate, right where the hitter can make contact. Good piece of hitting.
Boy, with the run scoring there, that's a pretty fat pitch in an RBI situation.
Keep the rally going.
2 outs and in the box, Miguel Cabrera. You try and rebuild momentum. Look like they swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. Escobar towards third. This is a great situation for some offense.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing.
Lined hard down the left field line. And in there, the Mets will pick one up. And he scores. That is the tying run. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
And the Mets able to continue this offense. Suarez gets a turn here. Well, this offense showing they are definitely able to get back into a ball game.
That was a great piece of hitting right there. It allowed them to pull it even here early in the game. Nice response.
And it's fouled away. Foul! Strike 3. Wow, that'll do it for the inning, but not before a lot of runs crossed. A challenging inning on the mound for Johnny Cueto. And he loses the shutout bid. 3 runs. And so Albert Pujols leading it off. He homered earlier in the ball game. Perez will be their new pitcher as they make the pitching swap.
Now, there's going to be some tired arms in that bullpen tomorrow, putting an awful lot of pressure on tomorrow's starter because they're going to burn through this pen today.
He takes that one. Perez has him 0-1. Pitch on the way. And Pujols watches that one go by. Count is even.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
Slider just off the black that time. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a ground ball. Torres.
Out.
That's one away. And in the batter's box, it's Ozuna. Over his career, .303 off the Mets. He bunts the ball. Perez in time for the out.
Gotta like the creativity, trying to get on any way that you can, but just didn't locate that bunt where he needed to beat it out and be safe.
Vladimir Guerrero at the plate with 2 away. He singled and later scored in his last time out. Fouled away. One offering from Perez. And with 2 strikes on him now, Guerrero needs to protect that strike zone.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, strike 3 on Guerrero. And a good defensive half inning, 3 up, 3 down. The Mets 3. Six slide up at the plate again. I'm going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown on this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. John, Steve, your thoughts?
Well, guys, I think taking a look at his circle change, that pitch has been hit 2 times.
Well, listen, that pitch has been hit a couple of times, but he has some other issues to worry about as well. I don't think he wanted to give up this many runs, clearly, at this point in the game.
A swing line to left center, and that is in there, the go-ahead run on board. He's trying for second. And that'll bring Carlos Gonzalez up.
Well, anytime you can get a guy on base who can steal bases, it puts so much pressure on the opponent. Let's see if they can get him around to score a run.
Popped out, foul ground. Oh, there he goes for second. Ready with a 1-0. And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Picked up by Sanchez. That's one. Oh, boy, they simply throw to the wrong base.
You want to get runners in scoring position, and sometimes you have to lay the ball down and get them advanced. That's what he did right there.
And if this runner scores, we'll go back and take a look at what just happened and say thank you very much.
Good team baseball right there.
Up the middle. Oh, mercy. That did not miss him by much, but he got out of the way. He's trying for the plate. He scores, counted, and no longer tied.
That's a huge out right there. You think maybe you're not going to get to it, but he's able to make a tremendous play on here.
It's going to be Perez now. Well, they've done themselves quite a job here. This is a nice push at this point of the ball game to get out in front. And we got Contreras batting. He'll be the pinch hitter.
It's nice to have somebody coming off the bench that can run a little bit. He can come in and pinch run, or he can get a rally started and potentially score a big run in a situation.
Line drive. Throws to first, side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits and leave no one on. Mets take this brand new lead to the next half inning.
Well, you want late inning fireworks, we've got it right here.
He's our first batter here in the 5th. Soto hits it. Hits the wall on the fly. Soto's headed to third. The throw. Well, you got to like what's going on there. Let's take a look at that one again.
Well, outstanding play. Everybody moving in unison.
Jimenez into the batter's box. Last time through, he had a sacrifice bunt. And we're going to have a meeting on the mound, a little discussion.
Well, a little discussion, maybe to talk about how to approach this next hitter. Get a sense of where this pitcher is.
Genmar Gomez is going to be doing the pitching. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys this early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can't give him some innings.
Plays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1. Hit in the air to left center. Peralta to field this one. Able to glide over. Not much of a problem on that one.
Well, this ball was headed to the gap, but the left fielder got a good jump on it, able to run it down and make the play.
And Sanchez is batting. He's a career .238 hitter against the Mets.
Ball!
Sanchez, another foul ball. Hit on the ground. This could be the end. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Well, you have to credit the New York Mets, Gary. They showed up to play today and did what they needed to pull out a big win.
All right, here we go. It's that time. We're going to take a look now at our player of the game.
Well, you know, if you're going to be a winning team, you're going to have to get contributions from everyone, and that's what happened in this game today. The 8th hitter. And look, he might not be hitting 8 for much longer. He keeps swinging a bat like this. He was the one who came up with the big hit, not the big guys, and that's what made the difference today.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for